And in our top business story, companies in the UAE will soon be able to make their employees stakeholders in their firm as part of employee share incentive schemes, according to the new commercial companies law that will come into effect on July 1st. The new CCL will allow companies to issue shares pursuant to an employee share incentive scheme on such terms as are approved by the shareholders and pursuant to regulations that will be issued by the Securities and Commodities Authority, a provision that did not exist under the previous CCL. According to a local report, many progressive companies in the UAE want to offer stock options to their staff members or at least key personnel, which was so far done through investment vehicles, which in many cases lacked clarity and legal resource in case of a dispute. Under the new CCL, companies can provide stock options to staff members, which will provide a strong incentive for those employees not only to perform better, but also to have a long-term plan, a practice that is common in many Western countries, including the United States. All companies are required to amend their memorandum to comply with the new law by July 1st, 2016, with the law stipulating that any company that does not make the necessary amendments will be dissolved. A renewed focus on Dubai's pent-up demand for affordable housing is spurring local government, investor and developer activity, according to a new Astico report. In its latest UAE property view for Q1 this year, the property consultancy stated that the first 3 months of this year showed little or no movement for Dubai's residential sales market. Following on from H2 2014 trends, overall apartment and villas sales price continued to fall, registering a respective 3% and 2% decline in Q1, with a shift in market preference away from high-end luxury to value-for-money projects located in completed or almost completed developments. The report also highlighted moves by the Dubai municipality to augment existing reasonably priced rental stock with the allocation of over 100 hectares of land in Mahisna 4 and Al Quz 3 and 4 to developers in order to build affordable housing for rent to cater to those earning between 3,000 to 10,000 dirhams per month. According to Astico, value for money has become more important than property prestige, especially with a noticeable decline in buyers from Russia and CIS countries. Additionally, Astico stated that this is prompting new opportunities with more GCC investor interest in reasonably priced properties led by Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, including off-plan projects especially designed for investors. Developers for the 1.2 billion dirhams The Sustainable City project have announced that they will complete their 500 residential units by Q3 2015, with handover of the first villas to start from August this year. At a press conference, senior officials from Diamond Developers announced the details of the 5 million square feet project, which will comprise of a total of 500 housing units, together with a wide range of sustainable amenities, which include an eco-resort, green school, as well as a science museum. Located off Al Qudra Road in Dubai Land, the project, which is expected to be fully completed by the end of 2016, will be home to a population of 2,700 residents. At present, the prices for the homes range from 3.8 to 5 million dirhams. Targeted at end users, developers also revealed that construction on the project began in February 2014, adding that so far, around 50% of the residential units have been sold. Commenting on the sustainable aspects of the project, it was revealed that each unit will be powered by solar panels located on the rooftops with ample solar-powered parking spaces. Each parking space will be equipped with a charging station for an electric golf cart that will be provided to every home. According to the CEO of the Diamond Developers, the entire project will rely on recyclable water, adding that they will also be self-sufficient for electricity, with a capacity to produce 75% of power requirement.
When it comes to energy, we are trying to create a very efficient designs. We did a proper demand management where we minimized the consumption. We made it 50% of the traditional consumption, and we generated renewable energy for the balance 50%. We are recycling 100% of the water. We are sorting and recycling 100% of the waste. We are trying to purify the air by building a green belt around the city. We have fully electrical transportation system within the city, so it saves emissions. If you divert this price to a unit price, which is around 1,150 to 1,250, this is the prevailing prices of ready communities in the city, in Dubai overall. Even much than that, more than that. So it's just comparing to the market, it's the market prices, it's not more. So this is who can afford ordinary houses, for sure they can afford these houses, beside the savings which we said they will be doing in a later stage.
The leading business magazine Forbes Middle East has revealed the winners of this year's top Indian leaders in the Arab world, awarding their achievement for the third consecutive year, featuring 150 delegates, including the owners of the company and their senior executive management. Addressing the top Indian business leaders and industry professionals of the region at an awards ceremony on Tuesday, the head of sales of Forbes magazine or Middle East magazine, Krishna Natarajan, said that the aim of this event is to celebrate the success of inspirational individuals who have immensely contributed to the development of Arab nations, which signifies the impact that the Arab world NRI community has on the economies of the region. He added that this event presents a rare opportunity for the NRI elite to gather and exchange new ideas, driving innovation and change. Talking about the contribution that the Indian business community is making in the region, event organizers said that according to some estimates, Indians seem to have invested 250 billion dirhams by way of investments in business and real estate, and through these awards, this contribution is being recognized. Business leaders attending the event said that the India-UAE non-oil trade has exceeded $60 billion annually, and this goes to show that the Indian business community is helping in improving the bilateral relations of both countries at many levels.
The ranking is divided into two categories. One is the top business owners and other is the executive management. The top business owners, we had about 100 entries, and the top business executive, we had about the region's top 50 Indian business executives. And the parameters is basically the number of employees they have, a number of years of operation, and their international reach. This all matters for the top business owners, and definitely for the executive, we have the number of experience, professional experience, what they have as a CEO, because they are the ones who's driving the growth of a company. Being an Indian, he's climbed the ladder, corporate ladder as such, and it's an honor for us to honor him.
Indians have played a very important role for a long time in this region, particularly in this region. Of course, there have been a large number of successful Indians in every part of the world. But this place, the Arab countries, Arab states, Middle East or West Asia, whichever way you call it, has been close to home, has got very close historical links, and the engagement of the Indians have been very significant as partners in the development of this region.
For years together, Indian businessmen have lived in Dubai for generations, and they have helped UAE build up most of the key sectors. And the relationship between India and UAE goes back to several decades with the trade starting between UAE and India. And in fact, even the currency, I think, initially in UAE was the Indian rupee, right? So these kind of the recognition given to Indian leaders will obviously encourage them to start using Dubai as a base